Some nights you're just not cooking. It's too hot, you're too tired, and that's the truth. So today, the stove stays off. Jar salads, homemade Uncrustables, freezer pizzas, 3 meals, no heat. A little chopping, a little assembly, and it's done. We're kicking today off with salad in a jar. And just so you know, just for eggs, here's a quick tip. If you have a Instant Pot, it is the best way to boil your eggs. They come off clean, generally speaking, and I enjoy doing the eggs that way because I can just throw them in the Instant Pot and go on about my business. Eggs are completed, so we're just going to throw it in a little bowl here. Going to move on to tomatoes. I am super proud of these tomatoes because they came from the garden. I've got quite a little bit of aromas here, and we're going to use those in the salad in the jar as well. I'm going to remove the tops, and it won't go to waste because I'll give them to the chickens. And I'm going to get these tomatoes cut up, and I will use them in the salad. Very thankful that I have these tomatoes and I did not have to pay for them out of pocket. I just had to spend the time to grow them. Tomatoes are done. Moving on to the onion. This onion I already had on hand. I'm just going to use it. I think red onion would be absolutely fabulous. I'm not going to give the chickens the onion. I'm actually going to put that in the compost. Just going to dice this really small. And just like that, we got it. Moving on to the lettuce. I had this lettuce in my fridge. I needed to use it. And again, I'll give the bottoms to the chicken. And there, this is red leaf lettuce. It's going to be absolutely beautiful in the jar. We get it cleaned off. But there's no uniform way on how I cut the lettuce or anything like that. It. And there we go. So I've got this salad dressing down at the bottom. Then I put the harder items down at the bottom. These are kidney beans and black beans. I've got canned corn that we've canned before. I'm gonna get that open. You always smell it. You look at the lid when you home can. It smells just great as the day I canned it. I'm going to put some corn down at the bottom. And this is just how I'm just stretching it to make it filling for my family. You can put anything you desire in a salad, right? I've got some rice here that I previously froze, so I decided to use it as well. I'm not going to use too much of the rice, but it's something you can put in your salad. Then I'm going to put some egg in there. And I'm just using this as a way to stretch the ingredients. A little bit of onion. No, actually I'm going to put cucumber in. And I'm proud of cucumber because, again, like I said, I've grown cucumber in my garden. So I've got some cucumber. I'm going to put onion, just a bit, and again, your hard items down at the bottom. Okay, now I'm going to put tomato. And then finally, we're going to top it off with the lettuce. Lettuce always goes on top, so it keeps its shape and integrity, and you don't have to worry about it going bad for the week. And that's basically it. And that's how I make salad in the jar. We're going to continue this and we will be back. We are getting down to the end of the assembly of the salads in the jar. If you enjoy the content, I really would appreciate if you would consider subscribing. I would ask that you like and you share the video. It really helps the channel grow. And I'm sure if you like it, you know somebody else that would like it as well. So I really appreciate your support. All 5 jars made. This will last a day if all 4 of us eat the salad, but that's okay. Grab and go, but we still eat well. We could have made more, but I ran out of other ingredients, so the lettuce will go to something else. We'll figure out what to do with that. I'll throw it in Meal Builder Pro to tell me to build something else. Next up, we've got pizza. Now you can choose to make your own pizza crust. In this case, I did not. Everything you see today is going to be no cook. My pizza crust from the Dollar Tree store, and I will tell you I've had it before, is absolutely fabulous. Because we are going to freeze the pizza sauce here, or the pizza here, we're going to put the sauce on, but we're going to add, what do you call it? We're going to add oil so the sauce, when you thaw it out, will not bleed through the crust and make it soggy. We're going to get these pizzas started, and like I said before, we're going to add a little oil, and a little oil on the crust will help it not be soggy when we thaw the pizza out. And when you put the sauce on, you could then in return put it in your oven and bake it. That's one way to stop the sogginess. And then also we're going to not drown the pizza crust with sauce. So if you're a saucy person, this may not work for you to freeze your pizza. Nothing's worse than a soggy pizza crust. Okay, so we've got the crust on, we've got the sauce on here, on the crust, and then we're going to move on to the cheese, and then we're just going to build the pizza. So the key to pizza, to build it, is that you want to start from the outside. And we start from the outside because you won't pile everything on the inside and it will cook evenly. So I'm going to use the pepperonis that I have. And again, I'm going to start from the outside. You could totally add more cheese than I did, or you can choose not to add so much cheese. Your choice. Just like that, we've got it. We're going to start all over with another crust. The assembly is real fast because everything was done already for us. So we've cooked the meat that we use on the pizza, or we purchased the meat already pre-made that we use on the pizza. Same with the vegetables, we prep those on maintenance day. So this is something that we are just putting together and assembling on this day, and you still feed your family well. We've got 5 pizzas here. Next up, for the littles, even for big people like me because I love it, it's Uncrustables. I'm going to use some bread that I had, and I'm just going to cut out the shape of a circle, just like that. We are not going to throw away the crust. Of course we're not. We can make croutons, and we can make breadcrumbs out of these pieces. So as you can see, I saved them. Now, we're going to move on to how we shape them, guys. So you have the rounds. We need to flatten them out a bit, not all the way. We don't want them paper thin. So you can use what you have, or if you have a rolling pin, use that. I don't know where my rolling pin is, so I'm just going to use a glass. And all I'm trying to do is just get it flat. But I'm not pressing too hard, and it's flat just like that. Once we've got it flat, we're going to add peanut butter to both sides. You can use any kind of butter that you like. Personally, I didn't care for almond butter, so I won't be doing that again. So peanut butter goes on both sides. That's the key to not have soggy bread. So we've got peanut butter spread on both sides. This is so easy and so cheap to make. It should be a crime how much they charge for Uncrustables in the store. This is a great treat for your little ones when they're hungry and need a snack. And you can be proud because you're feeding your family well. Now, to the jam. This is strawberry lemonade jam that I made. And we're just going to put a dollop of jam right in the middle. Not too much because we don't want it to seep over on the sides. Just enough to taste. We put this on top. And then we're going to seal the bread. And I like to use a fork to seal the sides. So let's see if you can see this. I'm just going to press down the sides with my fork and it should seal. If it seeps out, that's okay. We tried our best to get it to not seep out. That's why I was saying not a lot of jam. Turn it over and do the same thing. And we have an Uncrustable. I'm going to put that on parchment paper and let it freeze in the freezer first. I'm going to par freeze them and then I'm going to get them into a Ziploc bag. Put them in 2 by 2 and the guys can grab them as they go. But I love, love, love peanut butter. Oh, I did not smash down the bread. We'll see how that goes. And maybe, who knows, it might work. So not so much jam. See if we can get that right. There you go, just enough to taste. And that looks better. Much better. See, inch by inch, it becomes a cinch. We got it. I hope that you have figured out that some things can play role layer 2, which is a protein. And then sometimes they become a support, which is layer 3. Friends, we ended up with 5 pizzas, 5 salads in the jar, and 10 Uncrustables. This will last all week. I hope that you understand that some of the supports can become layer 2, which is proteins in the system. You can be flexible in what you put in things. There's no wrong way. If you haven't downloaded Meal Builder Pro, do so now. 7-day free trial. Link is in the description. If you haven't downloaded Price Tracker, do it. Save you some money. It's absolutely free. Link is in the description. Please like, subscribe, comment, and share. It helps grow the channel. But most of all, reduce decisions. Install structure. Steward what you have. Serve where you are. And you'll always have what you need to rescue yourself. Prep with purpose.